14. Well, last episode, we did a lot. We killed a god, which was pretty dope. We got we killed Ifrit. We had a bunch of voiced cutscenes, featuring your boy, Sam Riegel. But I'm going to just quickly summon the link. Just bear with me, I just got to do some management here. But yeah, the episode will go pretty much we gotta choose who we're joining. Just bear with me. Okay. So yeah, this episode is titled, Dude, Where's My Chocobo? Yeah, where is my Chocobo? It's in Final Fantasy without one. It isn't. Hello there, Topaz Carbuncle. Yeah, we're not level 30 yet, so we don't have access to the next job quest. But alas, let's talk to Menphelia. Oh yeah, because, yeah, you've attended all 3 of the Remembrance services, based on the words of the Grand Company leaders, and the travelling twins, Alpha now and LSA. It would appear that each of your city-states is beset with problems. Clearly, all 3 will benefit from your aid, but which deserves it most? Make your way back to the Waking Sands and share your thoughts with Menphelia. Yeah, because we can also look at the complete ones. God, look how much we've done. Yeah, because last time we did Lord of the Inferno. Because there's like a little, like, it tells you what you've done, and so many. This will come later. Oh, we got a lot of left of game. We have a lot of game to play here. I'm so looking to playing content I've never experienced before. Ah. Hello, Alex Stone. We're gonna... You're clearly outside the frickin', like, chambers. I know you are. Welcome back, Ashens. Were the Grand Company leaders' words illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beheaded with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there would be more of you, Ashens. Yo, yo, yo. Sup, Chris Silver, sup. Yes. The blessed free company chat. Just... Would it be... Would that be more of you, Ashens? But you must be tired on your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Whoop whoop.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
Ah, sweet. Hello there, Sam. Hello there, voiced Alpha now, voiced by Sam Riegel, the mad lad, who is of Critical Role fame and Phoenix Wright, as well as many other video game characters.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, Are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Okay. Now, we have Flame Officers of Ul'dah, Serpent Officer of New Gridania, or Storm Officers of Linsa Laminsa. Well, we're Laminsa born and bred, so we're gonna go with you, Mr. Storm Officer. How was the Admiral's speech? But you need not to explain. As you stand before me now is answer enough. Have you resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yes. That's the spirit, lad. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made, it is time to add your name to our rules. Make your way to the Maelstrom Command back in Limsa. Go on, I get a Dalamon red dye. Just for the sake of colours. Yeah, you can dye you can dye your clothing whatever you want. The Maelstrom recruit officer seems eager to welcome you to Liminsa's Grand Company. 'Tis on the upper deck, in case you've forgotten. I will send word to our personnel officer to expect you. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging. But I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearings sure. So we can just teleport there for free. Damn right. all the way down to Aft Castle. Gotcha. He's got a Chocobo for a head. A poor Chocobo. Aft Castle it is. Yeah, I had no energy to stream yesterday. But alas, here we are. Oh, this way. Hail, adventurer! What business have you at Maelstrom Command? My name is Ashens Barlow, and I believe you're expecting me. Ashens Barlow, I, a recruitment officer, send word if you're coming. It shall be my honour to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be aware of several... Sir? What is it, Private? And this had better be important. Sir, we've received a report from a lookout in Lower Lanasia. Sir, Imperial forces have fired upon a highway. It's in a bad way, sir, and it appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it! We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Barlow, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in Lower Nasia is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Guardians do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We must see about swearing you in upon your return. Okay, is that near? Okay, yeah, I can actually just go this way and it'd be technically a lot quicker if we just go out this way. Okay. Just reducing on travel time, you know. Would have to take a 5-minute break for food though, but sort of goes with the perfect. Right. Course has been chartered. To use a sea pond. I'm only doing this fight due to I'm only doing this. Oh my god, there's the Mastas Gubu that we were gonna hunt anyway. Wait up. Oh, there we go. got ourselves a yokai medal. That's good. We can get one yokai minion on our thing now. Just a newcome. Oh, we have 2 of them to kill. Oh no, sorry, thought something, someone was at the door. Shoppost. There's one over there. So, just seeing who's online, just so they can make fun of me. Now, just waiting for another Gooboo to spawn. That's all. Ah. Wait. Ah, show Daddy what that amounts to. Truckter law. Okay. Ah, yes. And with that, our hunting log has gone to level 3. So now we have a bit more things to hunt. I feel like I should probably put attack actions on. As, yeah, I'm pretty sure I should put my Sunday best on. Ah, there's the airship. And a duty that needs to be done. Airship crew member, hello? Yes, I shall proceed. An adventurer! What are you doing out here? Oh wait, let's find some cover first. Weren't you already in cover? You know, the classic, I'm crouching in a bush, you cannot see me. But then again, more cover is better than just some cover. May I some commands sent you? I know not you're not Imperial spy. You don't even have a uniform. Be at ease, sir. We are the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our outlooks reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Barlow. Good work in reaching our friend here before the Imperials. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secrets of magic tech belong in Imperial hands. They're not to be squandered on the Eorzean savages. By taking this craft back to the fortress, dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Scouting party from Castrum. Hossadines, I'd say. Seems they want your ship engineer. Wedge, you have to help him. The fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Wedge? Wait, does that mean you're... Oh my god. Biggs? Is that you? Ah yes, it isn't Final Fantasy without crystals, Biggs and Wedge, Chocobos, and I guess you could say the cure spell, I guess. The tiny Bronco. Is that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. She was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut. And since they're not getting that ship, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What say you, Barlow? Or they give those curs a hiding? Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge! An ambush! To arms! Looks like these guys brought a sword to a buck fight. Okay, where the fuck's the healer? Down, Jeff. Bro, where are your lead shot rotations? I'm just winging it. Oh, that's a big boy. Okay, panic? The rope stays on. Where the fuck is he going? Oh, okay, he's I don't know how I'm poisoning a metal thing, but I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I'm working on my shoulders with my weighted robes. We did it. We saved the midget. I mean, Biggs! This guy. Wedge, you should have stayed on. You shouldn't have stayed on that ship. But that was a close one. Too damn close. How'd she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can rig enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Barlow, you're free to return to the Maelstrom Command to complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventure of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if I hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads there, well, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I mean, you're dead, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. Oh, I'll be grateful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna... Why be topless when you could be Emo Cloud? Like, who is even in the Novice Network, honestly? Yes. Am I really a novice if this is my third character? Go to the aft castle. Yep. Yes. Welcome back, Barlow. Fight me 1 versus 1 Eden's verse. Yeah, maybe when I'm level 80, maybe. Welcome back, Barlow. I heard the report. You need to be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. Yes, I'm just making excuses not to fight you. So he's about 200 hours away from meeting. Well, maybe in about 150 let's plays, I might catch up. Strike that. Maybe I need to go to it. It looks hella rad. Well, I can't wait to get there with my main character in about 500 years. Ed. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of after you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. I see you've got a festive winter hat there, Chris. Now speaking of your induction, Q, let's get a look at you. I see you replaced your trademark headband for wintry hat instead, Chris Silver. Okay. Okay, that was quite the transformation sequence. That's your helmet. I thought that was your weapon. That's a very tall hat. Oh, I'm being bribed again. A melon. Yes, I will accept your melon. But also, look at the... Ah, good day to you too. Oh, fucking posing. Alright, let's I'll again melon, capable of movement and tremendously juicy. I summon you, melon. A Sentai Kamen Rider transformation is way better than those magical girl weebs. Okay, let us summon the melon. Since ancient times, melons have been favoured in many cultures as nature's drinking flask. Not satisfied with merely their thirst-quenching properties, however, elegant scientists set out to make them portable, and this self-propelled melon is the fruit of their labours. I do like you. Okay, wait, it's only fair that we do this. I will gently pat the melon. Someone's got to wind the parrot. Nice. Okay, back to plot. Till sea swallows all. Yes, I get my storm seals. The personal officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Let us start fresh, shall we? You are welcome here, Ashens Barlow. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organisation which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against a nation's deadliest enemies. We are the Maelstrom, are charged of meeting the threats posed by the primals and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colours has a role to play in keeping the great warship Tas Linsa Laminsa afloat. And whatever heading Chief Admiral Merle Blofeld seems fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you'll be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favourable, lad. The strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you and all that talk of ship and oar, I certainly got lost at the very beginning of this starting area of all the sea puns, punnery and talk of sailors. I've somewhat grown numb to that. Let me put it another way. A maelstrom soldier labours till his last breath, fights till his last drop of blood. We give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. So you want my blood? Well, I'm a Lalafell, I barely have much blood in me. But sure, just suck it from my veins. Sure, go right ahead. Barlow, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the maelstrom ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? What skills I have are yours till sea swallows all. Or father, I will follow the Admiral to the bottom of the abyss. To the very bottom of the abyss. Oh, I mean business. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but in swearing loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lad. Ashens Barlow, I hereby assign you to the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Linsa Laminsa well, till sea swallows all. I salute as well. Hey, let's bully him. He's not wearing red. Beat the shit out of him. I whatever can dye my cloud garb. Can you hear me, Ashens? This is Minphelia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Barlow. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are a man of you are now a man of storm, you know less a scion. Pray return to the waking sounds at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here who would like to very much to meet, like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend you having a word with Commander Riki. Might be worth your while. I accepted my quest. You may accept the quest My Little Chocobo Maelstrom by speaking with Rashata Riki. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario. Must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main... It's like, why wouldn't you? Would I really sprint my way to victory? Ah, look at that. Delivery missions unlocked apparently. I can exchange my company sales for like branded merchandise. Cool. Give me my chocobo. Ah yes, my little chocobo. God. But I really just called this episode, Dude, where's my chocobo? Well, here it is. Here's how I'm gonna get my chocobo. Riki suggests you look into having a personal chocobo issued. Well, if it isn't Private Barlow. I must say, the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'd wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. Yep. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves his own steed. Let us see about having one issued to for you. All you need to do is to obtain a Storm Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have the steed, present it to the Failgam, and she will see you saddled on one of your own trusty birds. Okay, so here's the thing, folks. In order to get one, you need 200 seals, but we don't have that. Well, we technically do. We just we get 300 company seals for this one, so we can go in and out. So that's how it works, right? Should work. This is the stuff we're entitled to get. Like, I can get myself a Storm Private's Grimoire. Does a bit of extra damage. All this stuff is somewhat useless to me. Another one at level 30. There is armor available. Material. Yeah, stuff for like matter for materia. So yeah, so if this works right, I should be able to. What are you? Ooh, oh, okay. That comes later apparently. So if this works, I can use my teleportation ticket. Finish this quest, get the next one, go all the way back there, get my Chocobo, and we should be fine. Maybe, if this works right. Now, I guess we could say streaming schedule-wise, I guess I realistically can only stream 3 days a week. Hey there, Ida and Papalimo. What have you got to say? Following the calamity, each nation armed forces underwent large-scale reconstructuring centered upon its grand company. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quivers, while the Laminsons enacted the complete merger of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. All Daz and Odd Nation out, having made no notable changes in its armed forces, as before, in the spirit of the Sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. Let me see if I have this right. You're an adventurer who's a scion and a storm? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? Must be fun pairing with lots of different people, though. Me, I'm always with Papalimo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papalimo? Welcome back, Ashens. Lady Benphilia waits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called... Oh, sorry, my sustenance has arrived. I will, after this, over this, I will just have a quick 5-minute, food break. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Ashens. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Ah, yes, it is the Biggs and the Wedge. Because we never say Wedge and Biggs, there's always Biggs and Wedge. Rest in peace, Biggs. You didn't have to die in the trench run. It was the saddest moment but at least, you know, Biggs didn't have to die. Thanks for getting us that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge at your service. I'm pleased to say Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. See, even the game knows to say it's Biggs and Wedge. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. I count myself blessed to have been given the chance to stand with you all in the fight for the future of the realm. Never ever known such fulfillment, such happiness. Whoop whoop. Self-management. Infinia needs to investigate the sylphs. Sure.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
Oh, cool. I'm gonna just turn off my microphone while the audio plays.
We have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselgreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer. insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the Primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Alright, that's... well... we gotta go to the Adder's Nest in Gridania. Or... we'll just get a Chocobo. But I'm just gonna quickly eat some food real quick, so bear with me, audience. Oh, yum. That was good food. Alright. What are you going to name your Chocobo? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Now that I've said that, I entirely regret what I just said. What do you think, dear commenters? What should I name my bird? God. No. Oh. Oh, I have a name for my Chocobo, but it's, oh, it's gonna be a name, alright. Who do I hand this to? I have no regrets of what I'm gonna name my Chocobo. No. Okay. Hello there, Chocobo Keeper. What a bird! What a bird issue, you say? Now I need to see your Storm Chocobo issuance. Yeah, here you go. I sure hope there's enough characters in his name, in this name I'm gonna choose. Perfect. I might have to exclude spaces, but that's fine. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. Oh no, no, Chris, I've got a better name. Oh my god, look at it! It's all red and stuff. And here he is, the fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, why don't you give your Chocobo Steed a name? Oh, I'm good. Oh. I'm aware for what Lovecraft's cat's name is, and I don't want to say such a name. Care! Ah, god damn it. Okay, fine. God damn. Okay, fine. What about hyphen? Only because Shirktar Law was spammed in the free company chat. I'm like, fine. We gotta give props to our boy Jerry Adams. Can I get a hyphen in there? Damn it. Ugh. A cursed... It'll have to do. Name your Chocobo Jerry Adams. Oh, see, he ran away off me. Great. Thanks a lot. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own Chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. Do not forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded cities, areas, or monster-filled lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. Also, we really, really don't want having, like, a billion, like, 100 Chocobos in one player space. Do you know what that would do to our servers? So now, you gotta sprint your way throughout the city, boy. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo's rider's license. It is required by law. So you're saying I don't have to go to boating school? Perfect. Ah. This concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. My little Chocobo. Well, let's go summon our ride. Right. A Chocobo whistle, a small hand carved whistle that emits a unique high-pitched tone. Discernible only by a Chocobo trained from birth to recognize and respond to the sound. Use it to summon your personal Chocobo. And with that, we are going to summon our... Say hello, Jerry Adams. Okay. So yeah, born and bred in the city-state of Ishgard, the majority of company Chocobos are gelding of the round sea variety. However, massive destiers and miniature Malagian genets are also raised to accommodate the bills of Rogian and Lalafilian riders respectively. And yes, your mounts can fly. But I've yet to unlock that feature. So I've got a Lalafell-esque. That's the size of a regular Chocobo. I've got a tiny one. Oh yeah. You can fly once you've hit the level 50 story. Oh, thank you, random passerby. But we also have other mounts, such as I've got a tiny one. Yes. Playfully described as large and in charge. In truth, when summoned, this gluttonous gourmand will flap nary a feather unless a garland of gishel greens is dangled before him, in which case not even the laws of nature can slow the fat Chocobo down. God damn it. It has the fat Chocobo team. Uh, Coriol, native to the jungles of the Near East, Corials were only recently introduced to Uzoria, brought over from the faraway lands such as Tavnir by Aldan nobles who taught to breed them as pets. Now, but a handful of skilled tamers living in recluse on the Pearl are said to be able to train them. This is my personal favourite mount, because I love the music that goes alongside it. I wonder, can I change pose on this? Nope. I thought I could do like a sideways, like sitting. So yeah, the Fat Chocobo and the Coriol, they're from the standard Realm Reborn Collector's Edition. The Griffin is for Heavensward. It's like, these are like from the different expansions. Heavensward and Stormblood and Shadowbringers. I'm pretty sure, like. So we have the Griffin. Fantastical winged beasts native to the unscalable peaks of Albatia's spine. Griffins usually have a long history of serving as mounts. Indeed, before the city-state's fall, the Ala Megan army maintained a regiment of Griffin-backed soldiers who would harry opposing forces. But as you see, we can't fly just yet. But let's go to our Sildra. Legends say there was once a kindly sea dragon who befriended a pirate, and their friendship knew no bounds. It is not that sea dragon, however, with a little time and caring. Who's to say that a similar relationship cannot be forged? Sea dragons have no relation to actual dragons. And on to our last mount that we have. Granny, possessed of strength in both mind and body, that is unmatched in the first. As a mount, Granny has no peer on land nor in the heavens. As said, however, the noble creature will only accept a rider who has pledged to restore Shadow to a land bereft of night. He's cool, but I don't know, I like this one more. But while we're at it... No... Companion. You can actually level up your Chocobo, but we can give him birding. So we saw him decked out in red, but due to me buying the collector's edition, we have behemoth-esque looking attire. But we're gonna go through New Gridania for the whole, like, dealing with this. We're gonna have to progress with the plot. So, dude, where's my Chocobo? We got one. It's a tiny one, but alas. We got one though, lads. I do like the Chocobo team though. Come along, a sentient melon. We've got work to do. Now, far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the science once more, if we are to... beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Well, as you can see, I'm actually a scion of the 7th Dawn. We come in peace. Commander Forsali Hilux has been waiting the aid of the scions. Oh my god, is that a penguin? It's got the waddle. It's a puff of darkness. Ah yes, darkness from Final Fantasy XIII. Japanese tree. Not American tree. Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Nah, I chose Linsa Laminsa because, screw you hippies. Piracy all the way. I mean, anti-piracy. Yeah. Go pirates. I mean, go Maelstrom. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Yida and Papalimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was indeed of our adventurer's prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the sylphs. That curious beast tribe calls the depths of the 12 Woods home. The sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for the reason that the sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disrupt the balance between Gridania and the Sylvic tribes, is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side of the sylphs themselves and seek out an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That's where you scions come in. The sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on the tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise huge caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do with any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon a Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you on how to win the sylph's favour. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly pavilier with the sylphs. This should be pleasant among diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier will take us straight there. A friendly pavilier indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. So yeah, we could take a shortcut. Yeah, like so. We have to get there. Okay, we're just gonna quickly pop to the Lancer skills just to teleport away there. Ah, someone just started off. I can tell by the outfit. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across to the Lake of the Shroud. Once you're sure, head due east and you should find a Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Neat. Sweet Blue Pier it is. I happen to be heading across to the Lake of Sweet Blue Blue with the East Road. Sure, I'll take it. Well, here we are. We took a pier just to go from A to B. We also could have taken it to go down this way. But that leads to the, that's the residential area. Well, let's quickly attune ourselves to the thing over there quickly. I'm just looking to see, is there anything that we have to hunt? No, there wouldn't be need. Yep. Oops. I pressed the button. now. Who needs a company chocobo when you have the fat chocobo? Yeah. Or just a giant cat. Yes. Ashens, he likes cats. Indeed, I'm Alimin of the Twin Adder. Understand you're here to learn of the sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire have come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, know. Do you know more? Then you'd like to speak with the Master of the Sut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the sylphs than I've ever known. Then he's going to be completely useless to me. Mr. Hawthorne, hello. Sylphic Studies. Rolf Hawthorne, patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family, is said to be well versed in sylphic customs. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... Beg pardon, my friend. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. You see, I've seen so much and more in my adventuring days. It's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though, I've shared my stories with all those around the hut before. Might have more luck with them. Oop, took a wrong turn. Isabel Hawthorne. This message has been deleted. Ah, that's a shame. I was wondering what it would have said. The sylphs? Yes. Father told me his stories plenty of times. Ah, yes, this message has been deleted. Yeah. Chris getting shot in the chat. Yes, I have a strict hard censoring thing in this chat. That or the YouTube algorithm is going to be at my door being like, what? So we noticed Chris Silver said some very bad, mean things in your chat. And we're afraid that we're going to cancel you, KDB TV. Oh no. The sylphs. Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how contempt of etiquette is almost completely alien to ours. To our own. You do your best to not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest you face up to a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Ah, yes. So you're saying there are massive pranksters. The quickest way to a clever woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't think of trying to thrust your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Well, I'm guessing the sylphs are basically plant people, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't like actual food. Maybe water. The sylphs, if we're right, tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces upon our masks, the next they're sending our young centuries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they'll laugh at you. Orf claims they harbour no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. They sound exactly like a particular race of creatures that my character in a D&D game I play. We call them like the Moguls. The Moguls. Oh, they're like cabbage. They've got like cabbage heads, but they're like spirits of the forest, and they'll like take anything that's shiny, and they'll give you something in exchange for something. But yeah, they just sound like they broke into the inn that my character stayed in, stole like a bunch of like, literally they stole like all the good alcohol, and we're like, ah yes, good fun times. And then like the owner of the inn's like, who stole all my booze? It's like, yeah, you're not gonna believe us. And the bartender was like, I mean the innkeeper was like, yeah, don't fucking care. Yeah, fun times. Simon, I saw you log on for all of 5 minutes the other night on your character and log off. Oh, yeah, I got called for something and I had to, I logged on, and then my mammy's like, I need you to do something. And I'm like, okay, let me turn off my PlayStation, because it was going to take for a while. Of course, hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honoured greeting among their kind, so you do well to remember this. It may help you win the favour of your forest friends. First impressions. Rolf Hawthorne would share further knowledge to assist you in befriending the sylphs. Important mammy duty, I get it, my dude. Ah, yes. Because no one wants to fear the wrath of an Irish mammy. That is one thing. They are powerful, powerful beings. You cannot... Suffering one's wrath is a bad, bad thing. Rolf Hawthorne would share further knowledge of to assist you in befriending the sylphs. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along Shut, what was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking the matter of not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Where the fuck do I gotta go? Who do I gotta talk to progress in the quest? Oh, all the way over there? Oh, okay then. Don't know why this person's all the way over there, but alas. I'm gonna say I can stream for another 20 minutes. Look at the scorpion flying. I can jump this much Oh, yes. It was established that the Hawthorne do beekeeping. Shaking my damn head, how dare you? Poor thing has probably never flown in his life. For the record, I never got a chance to fly when I played on the PS3. But now I do. But that'll be a long ass time. I mean, I am gonna jump to my, maybe, is scared of flying. It's quite common. Well, I haven't been on an airplane in like, '07? No. Yeah, 2007. Yeah, a good 13 years ago was the last time I was ever on an airplane. So who knows? Maybe if I physically go on an airplane, I will get a fear of heights. Or the fear of someone saying, "Can you turn off your electronic device?" But I have to. But I have to play my gotcha. I have to get good pulls. Oh no. Oh well, back to reading. A peace offering for the sylphs. Or to anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that won't get you past their front doorstep. But my Switch though. No wait. My Vita has airplane mode. I'm grand. Now he's scared of finishing this game. Yes, I'm too scared of finishing this game. Because by this game you mean the base game and all the expansions. I'd have a lot of to do. Airplane mode is for cowards. Nice. I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past the front doorstep. Now their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's we call them the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it excludes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the in beer. You did not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Bang it out in a weekend, you can do it. Even the base game. Well, I'd like to bang it out in a weekend, but unfortunately I've got I do D&D every Saturday and Sunday, and I work 3 days a week. Wednesday and Thursdays are the only day I get to have ample video game time. But alas, I will, after, I bring my PlayStation back upstairs, because I stream downstairs in my sitting room, because the internet is much stronger with the Wi-Fi, because it's nigh impossible to stream upstairs. I'll probably, since you don't want to finish it, I will finish the game. I totally did not beat Titan on my ult, and I did not get smacked across off the pillar, which was good. But alas, that'll be when we get to fighting your boy Titan. And watch as little midget Ashens gets pimp slapped off the stage like a terrible Smash flare. Red Bar Wi-Fi warriors go home. Yeah. So here's the thing, Leanne. I play Destiny 2, which takes up at least all my waking video game hours, need be. God. Yeah. I've got my MMOs to play and my gotcha games. I think I've got enough in my life. Yes, I play Destiny 2, unfortunately. It's okay, someday I'll bother streaming and I'll be rich and it'll be my full-time job, so it's okay. I just stream for the lols, just so, you know, I have something to entertain you gits. God. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reading the game because I got like 15 minutes left before I have to skedaddle. I've not seen an Ochu. Destiny 2 is your game of choice. Is there even that much content? Well, not anymore. About 60% of the game. No, about 70% of the game got completely wiped out from Destiny 2. They basically did a soft reboot because Destiny 2 had so much content in it, it kept breaking the game. So they're like, we're removing like 5 raids, like 3 different planets, and a bunch of other multiplayer maps, just so our game is not 150 gigs big. But out of Destiny 2 right now, it's very minimal. But, yeah. But the new expansion for Destiny 2 that came out like almost a month ago, good fun. Oh yeah, Spongy Spaghetti Code. Oh, it's pretty bad. Their spaghetti code has error names such as beaver and bee and other animal names. Ah, but enough of my nonsensical ramblings. Let us return to the game. I've not seen an Ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. You want me to KDB Sama, please stop playing bad games and play more Final Fantasy XIV. I will become a level 80. I'll become a level 80 god and run raids. I will run raids when I become a level 80 bird. Okay, that is this looks mighty suspicious. A nutrient-rich alchemic compound used to quicken seedkin growth. Bard is 10% less efficient though. You gotta change. But here's the thing, I'm a coward, and I like my ranged DPS. His hiding is a... You look pretty sus. So close to the floor. He's hiding his ability to fly. So we don't... no, he's the traitor. Ah, yes. Oh god. Your mouth could probably wreck you in a fight. Oh yeah, no, most definitely. It's like a freaking wolf to a rabbit. It just bite its neck, shake it, and just toss it against a wall. You did that a fight your mount mode. Yes. Wait until we get to like the jungly areas. It's like, oh, there's a bigger version of my mount. Watch as it will completely wreck me if I'm not the right level. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milkroot. This thick white sap extracted from a solitary root has the power to grant its user wondrously terrible visions. Summon your Chocobo and find the best ride him out. Surely you can do that by riding already. Bonk. Milkroot, but of course. Does self-quamp that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Different kind of ride. Hey-ho. Yes. Any road. A gift to Milkroot will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First contact, but no, we're going to do that next episode. I just want to I want to get my rear to central shroud real quick. We need a mount that is just some dude carrying you. Piggyback or something. Oh my god, that would be great. There's a gorilla that carries you. How much is it in the Moogle Mog Station to buy that from? Then again, I could buy Cloud Spike, just to go for the full appeal that I am in cloud-based attire. I'm only going to Central Shroud just to check something. Shit. Pemmy kill. I'll eat you for Gil. God damn it, I thought there was the I'll have to investigate where I can get the where your Chocobo can fight alongside you side quest, so that I can unlock the equivalent of my Chocobo just decking people and or healing me. But yeah, I don't want to progress with my fave is the sheep. My favorite is this cat. Look at him. Hi. You can't even see me, really, until I go, there we go. I am that small. Yeah, they really need an option for players to carry other players' necessary content. I wanted the sheep mount. Ooh. 8,000, you say? 8,000 scripts. I want to buy the sheep. Okay. Let's look up how to want to acquire sheep. I wish to see how to acquire the sheep. I will consult the Google. How does one get sheep? Purchase for 8,400 Sky Builder scripts from Eni. Oh my god, it looks adorable. It looks so cute. Yep. You heard it here, folks. Sky Builders, you need 800 of that script nonsense. Fuck Sky Builder scripts. Honestly, still want all the mounts and the mount stew. I have no idea where that is, but that's going to be fun if that's a pain in the rear. But alas, folks, it is time that we say goodbye. But we will stream definitely tomorrow from about, say, 7 PM Irish time to about 8:30 Irish time, about an hour and a half. Because it's not because my mammy has to watch I'm a Celebrity. It's because I'm a Celebrity will be on its last. It's on its last episode for this run. And yeah, well, doesn't matter what today we got. That melon just did a thing. Don't worry, KDB. You'll get there by episode 500. Stream from 7 PM Irish time till 8 Swedish time. Yes. Yes, for the record, that's the same time, because they're like an hour. Yep. You okay, Carbuncle? Okay, yeah, I know you're eager. Yes, I know. But, yes. Yes, they're the same time, yes. Okay. So I'm just going to bring out my sacrificial lamb or goat here. No, it's a goat this time, as we're going to sacrifice it to appease the YouTube algorithm of, yes. Let me get the knife. There we go. And stab the goat. And with that, we've appeased the algorithm by saying like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. You know, the usual bull crap that we have to say under these dark ritualistic times of Peeb. Ah, yes. Yeah, I got told by by Chris Silver setting me a tell. So you're saying I got told. But yeah, so please join me tomorrow for more shenaniganery, and maybe with me going back to work, we'll see what our schedule is. Even if it is streaming 3 days a week, it's still something. It keeps you gets in the chat happy. Well, anyway, folks, see you then. Bye bye for now.